All right, guys, since I didn't do one yesterday, I'm going to do another book today. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you know that I'm missing you guys and wishing you all well. Comment on my videos. Let's get to chatting about these books like we do in the classroom, and let's keep on learning even though we're not together, okay? All right, this one's called Beatrice Doesn't Want To. Beatrice doesn't want to. Beatrice didn't like books. She didn't even like to read. More than that, she hated going to the library. But that's where her brother Henry had to take her 3 afternoons in a row. Henry had to look after Beatrice. He also had to write a report on dinosaurs. Have you guys ever had to go somewhere you didn't want to go? Look, Beatrice looks pretty irritated. She's like, no, don't make me. Why don't you go get some books from the shelf? Henry suggested when they got to the library. I don't want to, Beatrice said. Look at how many books there are, Henry said. I don't want to, Beatrice repeated. Then what do you want to do? Henry asked her. I want to watch you, said Beatrice. But I have to do my schoolwork, said Henry. I'll watch, said Beatrice. So those of you with little cousins and siblings, does that ever happen to you? Or maybe you are the little sibling or cousin that follows the older ones around. I give up, said Henry. He worked on his report. Beatrice watched. Henry tried not to notice her. The second day, Beatrice didn't want to go back to the library. You have to, said Henry. I don't want to, Beatrice told him. But I have to work, Henry said. There goes little Beatrice again, throwing a fit. When they got there, Beatrice saw a big, comfy chair. I'll just sit here, she decided. Okay, said Henry, but don't move until I'm finished. Make a prediction. Do you think she's going to move? You think? Henry began to work on his report. All of a sudden, he felt someone tapping his shoulder. He turned around, and there was Beatrice. I'm bored, she said. I give up, said Henry. That didn't last long. On the third day, Beatrice followed Henry around while he looked for books. Can I hold some? Beatrice asked. Henry gave her some books to hold. They're too heavy, Beatrice wailed. I really do give up, said Henry. You're driving me crazy. Please, Bea, Henry begged. I've got to get this report done. It's due tomorrow. How about a drink of water first? Beatrice said. They went down the hall to look for some water. Suddenly, Henry saw a poster. This is it, he thought. The library will read Albert Mouse has a brand new house today at 4 p.m. in the children's room. Come on, said Henry. I don't want to, answered Beatrice. Too bad, shouted Henry. Before Beatrice knew it, she was in a room full of other children. Henry walked out just as she started to say, I don't want. Beatrice sat down to wait for Henry. Hello, my name is Wanda, said the girl in the next chair. This is the second time I've heard this story. Big deal, said Beatrice. I'm noticing a text-to-text connection where the character in our first story, Green Eggs and Ham, had a bad attitude. And now Beatrice has a bad attitude. Let's see if her attitude changes at the end of the book, just like in our other book. Albert Mouse lived in a brand new house, the librarian began to read. She held the book up so everyone could see the pictures. Beatrice glared out the window. I noticed that word glared. It means like, you think she's in a good mood or a bad mood if she's glaring? Probably a bad one, huh? Albert Mouse also had new roller skates, the librarian continued. Beatrice loved roller skate. Roller skate? She looked at the librarian. But Albert's mother wasn't too thrilled when he skated through the house, the librarian read. The boys and girls laughed. Beatrice smiled. What are you noticing about our main character? She's our main character. What do you notice? Remember how we talked about how characters change throughout the stories? How is our attitude changing through this story? She remembered the time she had tried roller skating in her own house. Then Beatrice laughed. She listened to the whole story. When the story was over, Beatrice went to the librarian. May I see that book, please? She asked. Of course, said the librarian. So what do you notice about her facial expression that's different than in the beginning? That's the way her face looks. What do you notice? Beatrice sat down and looked at each picture over and over. It's stuck together. Suddenly, she felt someone tapping her shoulder. Time to go, Henry whispered. Beatrice kept looking at the pictures. Henry stuck Beatrice's hat on her head. We have to go home now, he said. Beatrice ignored him. Come on, Bee, Henry said. I don't want to, Beatrice said. All right, so talk to somebody around you. How did her attitude change? So you had some characters in the story, and you saw that our main character, Beatrice, had a complete attitude change from the beginning of the book to the end. So talk about some fiction story elements that you notice and how her attitude changes. All right? Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Leave a comment below and tell me hi because I miss you guys. Bye!